It's a half-ass heathen podcast. What's up, all you dirty little heathens out there? Welcome back to the half-ass heathen podcast. My name is Cody Black, joined as always by my beautiful wife Dana.
Hello.
We are on take 2 for this recording. Hopefully we just stick to 2. But if you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are return listeners, welcome. Love you guys. Yeah, before we get into it, do the stuff, do the things. Give us a like and a rating and a share. That'll help our little community grow. You can hit the description below and come join the Discord, the Facebook, and all the socials and blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I was trying to go Super Saiyan. But yeah, in the Linktree, if you click the Linktree, you can find our Patreon, you can find our Shopify, and come hang out on our Patreon for $3 a month. You can support us for funsies and support our beer fund to keep the ale flowing. For $5 a month, you have access to our Children's Thor PDF book and all the fun little in-betweens. We're going to upload all of our sound checks and all that kind of crap. And then that way you guys can kind of see the behind-the-scenes stuff. And any extra things that we want to film and put up there, it will be up there.
Hey, babe. Look at the camera, right? I look like a head. Just a head. Because my shirt's black.
Los Negros. But yeah, do that. Come support us. Go check out our Shopify and come buy some of our merch. We've dropped over $100 just to order some stuff to test it, see how it's going. As far as I'm aware, everything's going good. So come in your pants and then buy some of our merch. But part of that, babe, we have new affiliate sponsors that we can shout out.
Ooh.
This is another way that you guys can support us. We have in the fucking description below, we're gonna have 2 links. We're gonna have one for our Shopify, one for our W Energy. I am addicted to caffeine. Absolutely fucking addictive. I work blue collar, okay? All of our blue collar listeners out there will understand this. 2 to 3 monsters a day kind of stacks up, okay?
Keeps the doctors away.
No. The opposite, probably. But
keeps you in the hospital.
3 monsters a day keeps the doctors there,
and
okay?
the diabetes in place.
But if you go to our link, or if you go to w.gg and use our promo code half-assed, you can get 10% off of the W energy drinks. Now listen, okay? Energy drinks at this moment cost about $3 after tax. All right, if you go to 2 to 3 every day for a month, that shit stacks the fuck up. But listen, okay, for $40 a tub of this powdered energy drink, okay, you get 30 servings. Every serving has about 250 milligrams of caffeine. 100, I believe it's 100 milligrams of that.
100.
It also could be 150.
150. I'm
going to have to write this shit down. But 1 to 150 milligrams of that caffeine comes from It comes from the caffee fruit extract.
The caffeine from the coffee.
It is natural caffeine that comes from coffee fruit extract. Everything in it, chock full of vitamins, just like you get from a regular fucking energy drink.
Beans.
But let's focus on the $40, right? You spend $40 on this tub of energy drinks. Okay, 30 servings. Okay, 30 servings for $40. Okay, listen. If you go through 2 to 3 drinks, canned energy drinks, that's gonna fucking stack up, dude. That's almost $10 a fucking day. That is 4 days worth of energy drinks. You do not want to waste your fucking money on that shit. You can use our fucking link. Go to w.gg. Use our promo code half-assed, all one word. I don't think you have to capitalize it or anything. And save yourself some fucking money. We did. We're gonna do that. Trust me, you'll see. We're going to film a whole thing, and you'll see. You'll see, bitches.
And you're going to love it.
Hopefully. I'm not going to preach that because we haven't tried it yet. Well, but it's on its way. We have some samples coming our way. And I will give you an actual rating. Stars out of 5. Maybe, I guess. But I also realized that I am super addicted to, like, the carbonation. So I think I will go out and get some like club soda or something to mix it in with to get that bubbly.
The bubbles.
That bubbly.
The bubbly.
Yeah, that's on the way. I will definitely give a 100% rating on that. And even if it's something like, it don't taste too good, but it still saves you money, who cares? You're saving money. But also, if you have some kind of hobby that you are just fixated on, you like to make stuff, you like to do stuff, or hell, you just want to make some money off fucking e-commerce, you can check out our Shopify link below. Don't put your hand in my face, please.
Sorry.
Come click the link, and for, I think it's like 3 months, you can get it for $1 a month for 3 months. Try it out. And within 3 months, I mean, that's 90 days that you can actually earn some money off of a hobby that you could turn into just some extra side cash, or you could even turn it into a career itself. So if you are somebody who makes fun things like fun knives, I mean, probably check the terms and condition. I don't know if you can sell knives, but if you sell things like, or if you make things, if you make things that are out of leather, if you want to make a fucking blanket, you want to sell that, and if you just have a hobby that you could just totally use some extra cash off of, check out Shopify. Come click the link below in our description. Like I said, I don't think that it's a promo code, so I think you have to actually click the actual link.
Click it.
Do that. Do the stuff. Do the things. Like I said, these are affiliate links, so we do not make money unless you click. Do not feel pressured to click it, because you could totally do $3 a month on our Patreon, and then that would be great.
Click it.
Do it.
Click it right
Click
now.
it or ticket.
Do it.
We're definitely going to record the things to make it shorter. So
Yeah.
we won't
do this every time. We'll have something that's more consistent.
Yeah, we're just excited to turn this podcast hobby into something that can make us a little bit more money off the side. We could afford some gas and all sorts of shit.
Something we need.
Yeah, so just like if you have a hobby that you can turn into money, click the link for our Shopify link. But yeah, I think we're just going to get into it. We love you guys, and thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I think we'll just get into it. So today, me and our good friend Token, we cooked up a new batch of mead.
Big one.
They're all big, but yeah.
Big boy.
No,
I say big because of how much honey was used.
Oh, dude, we used a lot of honey. Up.
No spilling.
Yeah. Dude, I got like some fucking cum in my throat or something. Hold on. Legit, I'm gonna pause this and give it a good little hawk. Alright, I think I got it. But yeah, me and our good friend Token, we made ourselves a new batch of mead today. And through that process, I got to nerd out on the history of mead with her and our guest in the room, I guess, asking questions, which I fucking loved and I appreciated. And I was like, oh my god, I get to finally nerd out to my tisms. And so now that's what we're doing.
Nerding out to tisms.
So, bases, for those that do not know, and if you do know, listen, I'm going to tell you guys some stuff that you may not know. Shit. I should probably get my binder full of recipes.
You want me to grab it?
I actually don't know where it is. Yeah, fuck it. But so for those of you that do not know what mead is, if you do know what it is, just bear with us. So mead is a alcoholic beverage that has been brewed for thousands of years and is theorized to be one of the earliest alcoholic beverages ever produced by accident. Simply put, mead is honey wine. It's how we have to classify it. But mead is made of primarily honey and water. And then obviously you need the yeast and all that good stuff to ferment it, right?
Yes.
The thought is, how the fuck did they discover it?
Yeah.
As far as that we are aware, we do not have any written form of when it first got introduced. But a good theory is that there were honey preserves in their preservation areas, or there's two theories. So they had buckets of honey that they were collecting and using for stuff like making bread. And these honey preserves leaked out into their water preserves, and yeast is a very natural thing that just occurs in nature. Like for example, if you go out in the spring and the spruce trees, they grow these little like yellow nubs that are going to end up growing into new like branches and stuff. Those yellow nubs, they are yellow not just because of the ripening of the needles, but also because they are covered in pollen and covered in yeast.
Mm-hmm.
So if they had spruce leaves or needle twigs, if they had like spruce twigs in the same area that they had their honey and water, if the honey dripped into the water and the spruce had natural yeast on them, even just shaking them would cause the yeast to go down into the water honey mixture, causing a very happy accident. There's that, or there's the whole they got honey out of the hive and then they stuck it outside and then it rained. That's another thought.
Mm-hmm.
Skepticism about it.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to it, we don't know. But it's really, 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 really cool when you think about it. Because when we think about mead, we think about the Vikings, right? These great warriors that were berserkers. They were the bear skins. What's the fucking word for skin? It was like Bjorzerk?
I don't know.
Bearskin. And then you had the Ulfzerk. I can barely speak fucking English. Berserk or berserk means bearskin. Berserk is bear skin. Ulfzerk were the wolf skins. So you think about Vikings, you think about that kind of fantastical shit. But when it comes down to the Vikings were prevalent in the thousands, the 1,000 years, like 800 to 12,000, 1,200, 800 to 1,200 ish era of years. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is very, very, very new compared to actual history, because Earth is what 6.5 billion years old as far as we know. So in 6.5 billion years, a couple thousand years, that's like a blink of a fucking eye.
Yeah. It's not a lot of time. It's just.
Mm. And the actual creation of stuff like beer, or I guess to make it like mainstream, actually occurred in the plague, the Black Plague, in England. Is that where the Black Plague was? England?
I could look it up.
So the Black Plague was, so there's three types of plagues. There was bubonic, pneumatic, and then there's one more that I always fucking forget. During the plagues, they realized, oh shit, we can't drink the fucking water because the fucking bacteria is in the water. That's not how that worked, but that's what they thought. They thought the water was nasty, so what they did was they fermented the water into a very, very light beer, and that's what everybody would drink. The kids, the adults, everybody would drink beer during that time.
To survive, yeah.
Because the fermentation process got rid of the bacteria, got rid of the germs, which if you are ever stuck in a survival situation and you need to drink something, but you're not sure if the water is pure, and if you have 3 days to a week to ferment it, gets rid of the fucking germs. Good survival skill.
Yeah.
Sorry, were you going to say something?
No.
Huh. But yeah, during the bubonic plague, that's what was prevalent. Fast forward, probably not even 100 years, places like Italy, they picked up on that practice too, but instead of beer, it was wine. So wine was their thing. So when you were to go to like a restaurant, even today, if you go to a restaurant, if I remember right, if your kid is 12 years old, that kid can still drink a glass of wine while you're eating food, but that wine is very watered down. So basically, fermentation was a way to be able to drink dirty water without getting sick. So fermenting stuff turned into a survival thing. That's just how it fucking works.
Needed to happen, you know.
Yeah, needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I say needed because what else do you need?
Bread. I did that the other night. I made pizza dough.
Oh, yes. And we put some chilies and jalapenos on those.
Fucking so good.
Spicy, but good. Not good for the butthole, but good for the soul. But that brings us to the second bit. As far as I am aware, Mead was, as far as I'm aware, Mead is, in fact, the oldest alcohol that we do have, but it did not originate from the Vikings. It did not originate from Scandinavia. The oldest writings that we have for Mead actually comes from China. And that is, what do we say, 7,000 years ago?
Yes. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, me too.
Honey and rice?
It was rice, honey, fermented rice, fermented honey with the water. The oldest writings that we have came from China. Now,
ching.
fucking, did you just fucking say ching ching? Could you at least say ching ching to flare it up a little bit?
I was gonna go into ching China or something, but I was like ching ching.
Oh, stupid round eye. Think that China people are so stupid. We name our kids Ching Chang. No, what we do is we throw pots and pans down stairway to figure out how we name them.
All I can think of is the AI video of those the mom and the dad, and they're like, "What should we name our son?" Oh, let's find out. And then they throw the silverware.
Oh, Ching Ching Chong.
That's his name. To be continued.
But if you are a history autist like me, Yeah, you will know that China has a very, very rich history. They actually started writing things down a lot earlier than the rest of the world, excluding Egypt. Egypt, the whole history there is just kind of fucked up. Anything past the Bible, it's just considered myth. So if it's past what the Bible says, it's not fact, it's myth. Excuse me. That history was written before the Bible was written. So how the fuck are you gonna say it's a myth?
That should be more reliable. Right?
Yeah. That's a whole nother thing. But in between the Chinese making mead or finding mead or whatever, I mean, the thing is, what's fun is that they use rice, which rice wine is called sake, which is Japanese. And the Japanese and the Chinese have been battling each other for thousands of fucking years. When the Scandinavians were recorded to have, weapons and tactics and stuff, by then the Chinese and Japanese were going at it for 1,000 years before that. So their history runs deep, and I still think that we should appreciate that history. What, babe?
Thought that's maybe kind of off topic. What would the world look like if nobody was at war and everybody was at peace?
You would walk into the street and there'd be everybody fucking each other like animals.
So it'd be more of a sex crazed, but isn't that
the reason why civilizations collapse is because they get too comfortable, and it goes from having higher thought to going back to your instinctual thoughts.
So it'd be like animals.
Yep. You would eat, you would fuck, you would sleep.
Huh.
That's why if you look at a lot of states in America that are blue run, Democrats, a lot of them are so focused on sex. The same people going, oh, I feel like I should have a penis instead of a vagina. And then you're like, well, why do we have to know about that? And they're like, listen, I just really want to fuck a dude, but I'm not gay. It's like, you're focused on sex. Like, it's it. That's how Rome collapsed. That's how Sparta collapsed. That's how, if you ever look at a Rome, Sparta, Greece, Athens was a lot more book smart, but that kind of fucked them over. But if you ever look at any civilization ever, a lot of the time their civilization collapsed because they were so at peace that people were fucking each other in the streets.
Interesting.
I'm gonna give my kudos to Christianity. Don't be fucking around. Once you start fucking around, you're done. You're over. Simply put, if you want society to continue, you need babies. Okay.
Yeah.
If a dude and a woman be fucking, gonna be baby. Civilization continues. If a dude and a dude or a woman and a woman be fucking, no baby coming out of that.
Babies.
So just simply put, by replacement theory, is if you are not replacing the people that live currently, your civilization will dwindle down into numbers.
There's no room for growth
at all. There is no growth, and in fact, if anything, like we always say, like it's our kids are the future doctors. Our kids are the future scientists. If you have, keep it simple numbers, if you have 100 people in a civilization, right?
Yeah.
But only 2 of them are doctors, how are 2 doctors going to take care of 100 people?
Yeah, exactly.
But if you have 100 people in your civilization, right? But 50 of them are doctors, you got 50 people taking care of 50 people.
Yeah.
That's replacement. So our family, we are just at replacement. Okay. So my oldest daughter comes from a different mom. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So she replaces mom, right? You have a son.
Yes.
He replaces you. We just had a baby. She replaces me. But now we're even. But we need to increase that so that way we are replacing 3 with 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like we need those numbers to increase.
Yeah.
Which is why it blows my mind when people don't want to have babies. Like, I mean, I get it for sure. Dude, I fucking think about that too. If I didn't have kids right now, I could just go do this. It comes across my mind a bit.
I wouldn't change having kids for the world.
But could you? I mean, just. I'm going off on a tangent. What the fuck were we talking about? No, you had a good thing going. That was good.
Okay.
Definitely good. Yeah. What if society decided, or if society was at peace? How would that look?
Like the whole world.
Yep. You would have food. You would have security, and you would be able to fuck. But that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as it sucks when we have those times in life where we struggle, the struggles make us stronger.
Yeah.
If you want to live life at peace, then you will do things that do not make you strong.
So war and battling is a way of keeping us in
check.
In line.
I mean, simply put, you wake up in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kids are crying, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could take the easy route. You could be at peace, ignore them, just go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But then, kids can die.
Yeah.
So if you are at peace, things can die.
Yeah.
If I decide I want to be at peace, I'm going to quit my job. What happens? No money, no food. But me and you can fuck, and then the kids can die. Or they can go out there and, scavenge the land. But then they have things like rattlesnakes and scorpions and
they would die.
Brown recluses and stuff. Like, yeah. Once you get complacent in life, that's when life gets even harder. All those times where you're like, oh, I don't want to face my fucking problems. Listen, those problems are what keeps your head on straight. You need problems in life. You need hardship in life. If you don't, you're going to resort to eating, sleeping, and fucking.
And especially like when you get past those problems and the way you feel, like that feeling of succeeding, like that's what drives you on.
Yeah, without a goal, well, you got to be kind of careful because your goal could be fucking, sleeping, and eating. So
depends on the person, really. Right?
Yeah. So having a goal that's outside of yourself is what drives you on to be stronger. That's why having kids is such an amazing thing, because you don't have a fucking choice. Once those fuckers pop out, you're like, yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to fucking work hard. I ain't got no fucking choice.
I was going down a wrong path, and then I became a mom, and that made me want to be better, do better. Yeah.
And me, all I ever wanted was to be a dad. But like, we were watching Bob's Burgers yesterday, and I know you missed this, but they really hit a sweet point in that show where it shows a flashback to when they had their first daughter, Tina, and Bob is holding his baby, and his wife's like, what do you think about that, Bob? And he goes, well, I was so scared, but now that I'm holding her, I don't feel scared anymore. In fact, I feel like I just need to do what's right for her and to do things that help her. And part of that is to not be scared. So for her, I'm not going to be scared.
Real shit.
Such a beautiful, that fucking show. Fuck that show. I love it. Fuck that goddamn show.
Fuck it for being so good, damn it.
Yeah, fuck it for actually holding some actual real world shit, dude. I remember the first time my first daughter popped out, And that was the same thing. I just held her and I went, nope, not scared. I know. I just have to keep working. I have to keep making sure that she's good.
Yeah.
And then now here we are. I mean, these people are listening, right? They get some entertainment, but this is kind of my dream to be able to talk to people and help people and then use that to make a living so I can be home with my kids more often. That's why I always say, like, we're not looking out for this to be like to make a living, but if I can stay home for an extra day a week, be here with my kids an extra day a week, dude, that translates to a good future for us.
Also, I would feel a lot better if you could do your surgeries on your hernias. Cause
hernias plural now. Because the one that got fixed, it ain't fixed no more.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure. Be nice to run with my kids again.
Make you stronger, sturdier. I don't know.
Anyways, we are going off on a
Yes, that's
tangent.
my fault. I'm sorry.
No, that was a good conversation.
Okay.
If you guys thought that was a good conversation, comment below, especially if you're a parent. And if you're not, and you refuse to have kids, and we touch your heart a bit, in fact, don't even comment. Just hold on to those feelings and think about it.
Cry a little.
Who's gonna change your butt when you die? Who's gonna be there in the hospital holding your hand when you die? And if you go, oh yeah, my spouse. What if they die first?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be there?
Also, who's going to carry on your stories when you're gone?
Exactly.
The things you've gone through, the things you've done through life. Like, I feel like that's important.
Yeah. We're roping it back in. I'm going to rope it back in now. If the first person who found out that alcohol was a thing, right? Say that they were an old fucker, finally found it out, finally perfected the method, told their kid they died, and
worked hard as fuck.
And then the kid wrote it down. The kid carries on the history.
The kid
and here
makes
we are
it with his family.
Here we are thousands of fucking years later.
Yep.
It's because of those kids that our stories carry on. Even if we don't know the names, we are still here drinking the same thing that our ancestors drank thousands of fucking years ago. Especially if you're Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we make the honey with the rice in the water with honey in the rice.
Honestly, it's really cool to think about because like the stuff that we are drinking now,
it's a connection.
It's there. It's been there.
And it's a connection.
It's like the moon and the sun have been there for
when you take a sip, right? Take a sip, close your eyes, do it now. Pick it up.
Yes.
Close your eyes, take a sip. And picture the first fucking person ever to do that. The first person who ever fucking found out about that took a sip and went, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you taking a sip and going, mm-hmm, is a direct line to that first fucking person. Even if we don't know their name, somebody did that first. And now here we are thousands of years later, just giving a sip and going, mm-hmm.
Yep.
One person figured it out.
Yeah. And here it is. Because of the stories, because of the things passed down.
Mm-hmm.
I might cry.
I have to fucking pee. Let's pause.
I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, for them, it's been an instant. For us, it's been 20 minutes. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. My headphones did not want to go on, and it wanted to knock my fucking glasses off my face. But so when we're talking about alcohol, Ams, you're fine, baby. Go to sleep. But when we're talking about alcohol, like we're talking about the Chinese, right? Like, yes, as far as we are aware, the Chinese basically invented mead, but that mead was also, I guess, tainted with rice. Do we need to pause it again so we can go check up on her?
She's good.
Yeah. Deal with it. Bitch. Love you. Such nice parents.
We don't take that gentle parenting bullshit.
But we do have a lot of evidence with the Sumerians. The Sumerians, for those that you do not know, the Sumerians lived over 5,000 years ago, and we have over 9,000 tablets of written documentation of everything from them. Everything, I mean, dude, they would keep inventory for their shops, and we have everything. The writing system that the Sumerians had was called cuneiform, and the cuneiform, I believe, was also on the Rosetta Stone. If you don't know what the Rosetta Stone is, do your research. It's basically a stone that had a phrase written over and over and over again in different languages. And from that, we were able to pick apart these different ancient languages and basically figure out how to decipher them. The Rosetta Stone, badass. We should do an episode on that.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Rosetta Stone?
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're going to look at a picture right now. The Rosetta Stone is fucking badass, and we are going to use text-to-speech right now. Rosetta Stone.
The Rosetta Stone is a historical artifact, a stone with the same decree written in 3 languages: ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs, Demotic, and ancient Greek. Scholars use the Greek version to decipher the hieroglyphs. Today, Rosetta Stone also refers to a language learning software.
Shut up. Did it say demonic language?
Demotic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this one stone was able to help us decipher thousands of languages.
Wow.
Anyways, so because of the Rosetta Stone, we were able to decipher the cuneiform language or Sanskrit of the Sumerians and decipher these thousands of fucking tablets to figure out what the fuck they're talking about. Now, the Sumerians, they were, as far as I'm aware, do your own research, as far as I'm aware, they are the first one to mainstream beer. Okay. The Sumerians, so Sumar would be modern day Iraq. Right now it is very desolate and desert and whatnot. But back in the day, they had rivers, they had streams, they had lakes, they had damn near a fucking ocean. If you look at the Sahara Desert, that used to be a fucking ocean. Fight me. But these guys, they used to use, so when they were doing the Sanskrit tablets, they would get clay, and they would, clay from the rivers, okay? Even though it's desert now. They would scoop up clay from these deserts. They would make these plates, these tablets, and they would take reeds from these plants that were, I don't know if they're called reed plants or whatever, like bamboo, and they would snip it, and they would use those to write their cuneiform language. And the cuneiform language was, or I guess writing system, was a bunch of straight lines and triangles. Okay, go get her. I'm sorry, the baby is fussing. We're gonna pause it real quick. But so in the cuneiform tablets that we have, or the Sanskrit tablets that we have, not only do we have recipes for beer or their distribution of beer, we also learned that they also had their own refrigerators that they built.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I was excited to talk about this.
Yes. Which I'm excited to hear.
So basically, they had a clay pot that they would put their beer into, right?
Yeah.
They would put that clay pot inside another clay pot and then dump water in between or inside that bigger clay pot. So you had a layer of clay pot, water, clay pot, and then they would dig a hole, shove that fucker in there, so that way you get the natural cold from the floor, and everything inside would be to the point where it's almost ice cold. But what's really cool about it is during the winter, right, everything freezes, right? Using this method, things in these refrigerators would not freeze because of the insulation. So if it was hot outside, the clay pot with the water and clay pot inside would stay cold. But during the winter, the clay pot plus water plus the clay pot plus what's inside would not freeze. Oh my god, the baby's still not. Oh, click. One of these Sumerian tablets held a poem or a song to their goddess of beer. Her name is Ninkasi.
Yes, there's a goddess of beer. Dun, dun, dun.
Goddess beer. The closest that we have in the Norse stuff is Aegir. Aegir, he's known to have the hall that the gods go to party it up and
He's
blah, blah,
a
blah,
giant
blah.
of the sea. Da, 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 da.
Ninkasi?
Yeah, Ninkasi.
Ninkasi. So yeah, in the Sumerian tablets, there was one, although it was damaged, there is a tablet that held a poem or a song to this goddess Ninkasi, basically describing to the new generation on how to make beer. So they would take their beer, like I said before, the fermentation process killed off the nasty germs and whatnot, and almost every civilization around the world had the same happy accident where they all suddenly discovered fermentation to help filter the water. And makes you think, did they all have the same happy accident, or did they have knowledge outside of their own time?
Yeah.
Or maybe we just don't have the same knowledge that they did.
Also, earliest form of an advertisement.
Yeah. This tablet is like the first advertisement out there. Ninkasi. Subscribe. Listen, Ninkasi. Hey, you. Subscribe.
As ChatGPT would say, divine advertisement.
Divine advertisement.
Divine.
Yeah, babe. Why don't you read off the that?
Yeah, the poem to Ninkasi. Right? Yes.
And like we said, this is just kind of like giving knowledge to those who come after you.
Your generations.
And we don't have all the information. There's multiple gods named in this. At least I think they're gods. So it's kind of messy and repetitive, but so is Norse mythology.
It's still interesting, you know?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. A hymn to Ninkasi. Given birth by the following water, tenderly cared for by Ninharaja Ninkasi. Given birth by the following water, tenderly cared for by Ninharaja. Having founded your own town upon wax, she completed its great walls for you, Ninkasi. Having founded your town upon wax, she completed its great walls for you. Your father is Enki. the Lord Nundimud. And your mother is Ninti, the queen of Abazu. Ninkasi, your father, is Inki, the Lord Nimindu. And your mother is Ninti, the queen of the Abasu. It is you who handled the ando with a big shovel mixing in a pit, the beer bread with sweet aromatics in Kasi. It is you who handled the ando with a big shovel mixing in a pit, the beer bread with sweet aromatics. It is you who baked the beer bread in the big oven and put in order the piles of hulled grain. Ninkasi, it is you who bake the beer bread in the big oven and put in order the piles of hulled grain. It is you who watered the earth covered molt. The noble dogs guarded even from the potenates. Ninkasi, it is you who watered the earth covered molt. The noble dogs guarded even from the potenates. It is you who soak the malt in a jar. The waves rise, the waves fall. Ninkasi, it is you who soak the malt in a jar. The waves rise, the waves fall. It is you who spread the cooked mash on large reed mats. Coolness overcomes. Ninkasi, it is you who spread the cooked mash on large reed mats. Coolness overcomes. It is you who hold with both hands the great sweet wort, brewing it with honey and wine. Ninkasi, it is you who hold with both hands the great sweet root, brewing it with honey and wine. You, the sweet root, to the vessel Ninkasi. You, the sweet root, to the vessel. You place the fermenting vat, which makes a pleasant sound, appropriately on top of a large collector vat. Ninkasi, it is you who place the fermenting vat, who makes a pleasant sound appropriately on top of a large collector vat. It is you who pour out the filtered beer of the collector vat. It is like the onrush of the Tigris and the Euphrates. Ninkasi, it is you who pour out the filtered beer of the collector vat. It is like an onrush of the Tigris and the Euphrates. It's like a song.
Mm-hmm. And then Tigris and the Euphrates rivers flow through Greece, I believe. So it shows that they had that, I don't want to say just respect, but like the bubbling of the fermentation.
Mm-hmm.
They would compare that to the Tigris and the Euphrates rivers. It's like it's you that does this. It's you that does this. It's not what they did. It's like it's almost like she is the yeast itself. She is the fermentation.
The force, the thing that's the force. May the force be with you. But the force that drives them to be able to do that without knowing.
Mm-hmm. Just explanations on top of things that they do not understand. But it's very interesting because a lot of, how do I phrase this?
They weren't selfish.
The Sumerians? They were very selfish because they had their fucking...
Well, no, I mean, like, they didn't write a poem about the first person who made it. They made a poem about a supposed goddess.
That's your assumption. What if the first person was...
Ninkasi.
Uh-huh. And then she died, and then her story carried on.
I didn't think about that.
Ninkasi, your lessons, your teachings have traveled on. Ninkasi, it's because of you that this happens. Ninkasi, it's because of you that this happens.
Why do I feel like Ninkasi is a man, not a woman?
Oh, I feel like it's a chick.
Interesting. But men are the ones who love the beer.
Mm-hmm. But
And
also, without the beer, the woman would have to deal with the man being stressed out. So
it's also like a mom feeding a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, relate that to the Einherjar in Valhalla. They are constantly feeding off the teats of a goat whose teats
Have mead.
give mead and ale.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Plus, when it comes down to it, a lot of the times women create the medicine. The person who figured out antibiotics, even though it was on accident, was a woman. Men are the we're the people that say punch the thing, attack the thing, destroy the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Women are what's the fucking word? They nourish everything around them.
Care
So,
for.
If a woman discovered fermentation, that would make sense. Like, oh my god, I walked into the kitchen and my husband left this fucking jar of juice on the fucking counter. God, this motherfucker. Hold on, it kind of smells good. I'm gonna take a sip. Oh my god.
This is great.
This is fucking awesome.
How did this happen? This happened. He did this and this and this.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put it with this thing.
And then the next day, she has him drink it, and then he's a lot more pleasant to deal with. So she goes,
she's like, drink more.
Drink more, let's do that again. So, not
you
far...
go fucking work, drink this.
Not far-fetched for a woman to actually discover that. So
wow.
it's very interesting that the Sumerians, so what do we say? The Chinese stuff for mead and stuff, fermented honey and rice and stuff, was roughly about 7,000 years ago. And the Sumerians with their beer was 5,000 years ago, I think.
Roughly, yeah, I think so.
So, I mean, there's a huge jump in time.
So a lot has happened.
Yeah, a lot of time for word to spread. And, I mean, in thousands of years, one thing discovered on one corner of the earth can travel to the other corner of the earth. But, like, when you actually look into the history and stuff, like, a lot of this kind of stuff happens right about the same time. Just like how every culture, right about the same time, has stories about dragons.
Yeah.
Right at the same time.
Yeah.
And the dragon debacle has historians baffled because they're like, how can all of them know about these things all at the same time?
Because they were fucking real.
Did they have phones? And this is where they go to. Like, it's not dragons were real. It was, did they have some kind of phone? Listen, bitch.
What the fuck are they on? Like,
they are on their high horse. That's what they're on.
We know everything, so this is how it has to be. I have a thing.
I hope you don't have a thing. I'm straight.
A different thing. So Ninkasi was possibly, assuming, a real person who probably came up with the stuff, right? She is praised as a goddess. That makes me think, like, the stories that we hear about the gods and stuff, like they were real people. Like, what if they were real people, but they were like praised as gods because of everything they went through, and so therefore the stories and stuff depicted them as being gods.
Yeah. And if you read the prose Edda, not the poetic Edda, if you read the prose Edda from Snorri Sturluson, that's how he wrote it. He wrote it that these gods were not from different realms, but from different kingdoms. I personally believe that if you do great in life and you are praised as a god, you will become a god.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, like, I had a theory that, like, before the flood happened, you know, all these religions have the flood, right?
Yep.
Before this happened, we were kind of not right. Like, giant animals, maybe some people with superhuman things, like you know, the gods, they have these super things, whatever
Powers.
Yes, and there
yeah.
was giants and shit. So, like, the flood killed all that off, and we're left with the basic
But
shit.
Did it kill them off, or did it kill the knowledge?
I think both.
Have you ever seen those ancient walls that were built, and every stone fits perfectly?
It's very symmetrical.
Perfectly
Balanced, everything.
Every stone is perfectly shaped to hug into another stone. And I mean, stones, when they break, they get very spiky. Spiky. They get cornered, they turn into triangles. When you break a rock, it gets sharp.
It breaks how it wants to break.
But these walls, it's almost like somebody picked up a rock and they squished it.
Yeah.
And if you look at
Or shaped it.
If you look at old, like, Native American areas, there's some that's like, there's a wall of stone, and it almost looks like somebody were to grab the wall and then bend it to their hand shape.
Yeah. It has the marks and everything.
Now, is that an ancient technology that was lost, or was that an ancient wisdom that was lost?
Yeah.
It's almost like you were able to be in tune to this stone and take it and just squish it. You were able to mold it.
Form it.
It's like that theory that rocks are soft until you touch them.
Yeah.
But what if you were able to keep them soft while you touch
shape
them?
it how you need it to be.
Yeah. So I think there's a lot of ancient wisdom that has been lost with the Younger Dryas impact. Your flood, right?
Yeah.
That flood knocked out a lot of human history. I personally feel like a lot of cultures had a lot more history written down, and in that flood, it just kind of got washed away.
Ruined,
just got
destroyed.
lost.
Yeah.
And it takes 3 generations to corrupt a civilization. So 3 generations without written history,
It's a reboot.
we forget.
Restart over.
Did we ever play the interview with Yuri Yuri Bezmenov?
I don't know.
Give me my phone. This is very, very, very important. It takes 3 generations to either cure or corrupt a civilization.
I have watched it, but I don't think we've played it on the podcast.
Well, we're gonna pause this while I pull it up. So Yuri Bezmenov was a former KGB agent, so from Russia. And he explains the tactic to corrupt a society. But if you were to take the corruption and replace that with the flood, so this is going to be about 14 minutes, but it's going to be probably the most important 14 minutes of your life.
It's very good knowledge.
Well, you spoke several times before about ideological subversion. That is a phrase that I'm afraid some Americans don't fully understand. When the Soviets used the phrase ideological subversion, what do they mean by it?
Ideological subversion is the process which is legitimate, overt, and open. You can see it with your own eyes. All you have to do, all American mass media has to do, is to unplug their bananas from their ears, open up their eyes, and they can see it. There is no mystery. There is nothing to do with espionage. I know that espionage, intelligence gathering, looks more romantic. It sells more deodorants.
So, like what I was just saying, espionage, going into a country, a culture, a people, and purposely doing something, that is espionage. Purposely disrupting a cultural flow. So he's saying it's not just that.
The advertising, probably. That's why your Hollywood producers are so crazy about James Bond type of thrillers. But in reality, the main emphasis of the KGB is not in the area of intelligence at all. According to my opinion and opinion of many defectors of my caliber, only about 15% of time, money, and manpower is spent on espionage as such. The other 85% is a slow process which we call either ideological subversion or active measures, actively.
So what he's saying is the energy is not worth it to go extreme. It's like, why would we expend that energy for this? Because we could do it this way, is what he's saying.
Like we know what's happening, but like, what are we going to do about it?
Мероприятия in the language of the KGB, or psychological warfare. What it basically means is to change the perception of reality of every American to such an extent that despite of the abundance of information, no one is able to come to sensible conclusions in the interests of defending themselves, their families, their community, and their country. It's a great brainwashing process which goes very slow, and it's divided in 4 basic stages. The first one being demoralization. It takes from 15 to 20 years to demoralize a nation. Why that many?
15 to 20 years.
15 to 20 years, okay. To demoralize a nation. We are going to wrap this back into how we were talking about over-sexualizing a nation can destroy it. So he's saying demoralizing, which means that if you do not have the morals to be a good person, and if you want to subverge into being an over-sexualized country, you're not going to be worried about defense.
Yeah.
Because you're worried about...
You're going to be weaker.
All you're worrying about is fucking some other dude's butt.
Yeah.
You're not worried about the defense. So
you're too comfortable. You're too at ease. You're too much in your own thing.
Exactly. And when you are stuck with that mentality where you go, I just want to feel good, right? You're not becoming strong. Just because you feel good does not mean that you're strong. It means that when you're feeling good, you're being weak because you're ignoring other things around you, such as defense.
Years, because this is the minimum number of years which requires to educate one generation of students in the country of your enemy, exposed to the ideology of the enemy. In other words, Marxism-Leninism ideology is being pumped into the soft heads of at least 3 generations of American students without being challenged or counterbalanced by the basic values of Americanism, American patriotism. The result you can see. Most of the people who graduated in the 60s, dropouts or half-baked intellectuals, are now occupying the positions of power in the government, civil service, business, mass media, educational system. You are
So what he's saying there is the people that have been brainwashed are now in power, and they are the ones giving the actual factual information.
Mm-hmm.
But they have been brainwashed.
Yes. So their morals, their ideologies are, in a sense, corrupt.
Yes. But to rephrase it, their morals have turned into ideology.
Oh.
So instead of feeling the morals in their soul, where they go, okay, we're not going to kill somebody because that's bad.
Uh-huh.
Their ideology goes, okay, killing's bad, but what if it's this way?
Uh-huh.
And then
Yeah.
the ideology takes over.
Oh, okay.
stuck with them. You cannot get rid of them. They are contaminated. They are programmed to think and react to certain
They're
stimuli in a
brainwashed.
certain pattern. You cannot change their mind, even if you expose them to authentic information, even if you prove that
They're
white
blinded.
is white and black is black.
It
you still
turns into
cannot
a
change
religion.
the basic perception and the logic of behavior. In other words, these people, the process of demoralization is complete and irreversible.
Yep.
To get rid society of these people, you need another 20 or 15 years to educate a new generation of patriotically minded
fix it.
and common sense people who would be acting in favor and in the interests of the United States society.
And yet these people who've been programmed and, as you say, in place, and
Yes.
who are favorable to an opening with the Soviet concept, these are the very people who would be marked for extermination in this country?
Most of them,
Yep.
yes. Simply because the psychological shock when they will see in future what the beautiful society of equality and social justice means in practice, obviously they will revolt. They
So, I have, I can't remember their name, but there's one person that I listened to an interview of, right? And this person was completely anti-Trump. And I'm not trying to make this political
Thing,
at
yeah.
all. But he was completely anti-Trump because Trump said this, Trump said that, right? But he said somebody he's talking about I think it was the whole there's fine people on both sides, where he was seeing that Trump was saying that Nazis are good people, right? Somebody gave him or sent him the clip, the actual full context of some there's good people on both sides, some good, some not so good, blah blah blah. Trump condoned the Nazis. He's like there's good people on both sides. Except for the neo-Nazis and white supremacists, which I condone totally. That one clip where he saw that there's good people on both sides, right? He saw that as he was saying that there was Nazis that were good people. But once he saw that there was, or Trump was saying that there was good people on both sides except the neo-Nazis and white supremacists, which I condone totally, he had a physical reaction. This guy watching this had a physical reaction. And he expressed that it was a painful reaction. A
Really?
physical, painful reaction. Once you have been brainwashed and you are shown something that is irrefutable against what you were taught, it is a physical, painful reaction.
Wow.
Things like brainwashing become very religious to people.
Very, yeah.
Just like what Yuri's saying. Yuri's saying, like, listen, you cannot convince these people that they're wrong.
Yeah.
Because they 100% believe that they are right.
That's them. That's how
in
they
their
are.
fucking soul.
Yeah.
It is a religion at that point.
Very religion.
Is your mind blown yet?
I've heard this before, and
I
I'm
know.
still fucking, yeah.
But you were also raised in a cult.
Mm-hmm.
So to have that,
Knowledge.
because you're coming from the other side,
Uh-huh.
where you were raised to believe something. You were raised
From
to,
day fucking one.
and I'm curious, that moment that you were convinced that you were wrong, how did that feel?
Convinced that I was wrong. It took me about 15 years.
Yeah.
I was 15 and I felt like the world was against me
Mm-hmm.
and I was confused. I didn't know how to process the emotions. I didn't know how to process anything really. And I was left to survive, defend myself, and understand
By yourself.
by myself. So, yeah, like, it wasn't just like you're in this now, fucking deal with it. It was a process.
That took time.
It took a lot of time, and I'm even still today, I'm still figuring that out.
It's almost like having that Christian guilt.
Mm-hmm.
You were raised Christian, now you want to be Norse pagan or whatever.
Well, would I say Christian because FLDS was kind of extreme?
Christian just means that you believe in Christ.
Okay.
So when you say Christian, just
When I think of
Bible.
FLDS, it's Christian, but like it's like shoved down your throat more. If that makes sense.
FLDS is Mormon, but extreme.
Mm-hmm.
It's fundamental.
Yeah, it's in the word.
The person who started the LDS religion,
Mm-hmm.
Joseph Smith, he had multiple wives.
Mm-hmm.
And the first wife that he took after his first wife, she was actually 12.
Ooh.
So if you are a fundamental to the LDS religion, that means that age is just a number.
Mm.
And your wives are just numbers.
Get those bitches while you can. The more you have, the better you'll be in heaven.
Says the person that had it come apart last night when I was talking about the worst of the worst fucking. And if I ever get taken to the army with the draft, like, yes, we're gonna have another wife to help you out, but then you freaked out.
I still have emotions, but it's something I need to work with.
Would you rather have another wife or another dude? If I had to be plucked away into war, what would you rather have? Dude or chick? At least the chick would understand you. The dude would just want to, use you.
In my opinion, I'd rather me. But, you know.
Yeah, but in logical things.
Yeah.
We do not have to unpack this on our podcast.
I know.
I have to pee. Do you have to pee?
Yes, I do.
Chick-click.
They will be very unhappy, frustrated people. And the Marxist-Leninist regime does not tolerate these people. They will join the links of dissenters, dissidents.
Yes.
Unlike in present United States, there will be no place for dissent in future Marxist.
Okay, sorry. Do you know anything about Karl Marx?
No.
So, a lot of the modern day, what's the word? Oh, shit. Socialist, communist people, they always refer to Karl Marx. But Karl Marx said, the world owes me everything. This man was married to a woman who came from a very rich family, and her rich family took care of this fucking dude with their money. He milked every ounce of fucking money out of her family, so that way he can stay at home, smoke cigarettes in the house with his fucking kids, and get drunk, and then write a book about how his worldview is the greatest.
Oh my word.
It got to the point where his wife's family almost went bankrupt. A rich family almost had to go bankrupt to take care of this piece of shit that decided to sit at home all fucking day and smoke cigarettes and drink. That's all he did. Smoke cigarettes, drink, write his fucking manifesto, and that's it. And then he fucking died. And then he fucking died. He did not accomplish shit.
What
he
the fuck
fucking
did he
died.
die from?
Fucking smoking and drinking. I don't know. But he didn't accomplish shit. And these people still read Karl Marx's shit and go, that's the way. This is the way.
Word.
We need everything given to us. Listen, Mitch. This man milked his wife's, not his wife's family for all their fucking wealth to just sit, smoke cigarettes, and drink. So, this comes from their maid, because his wife's family was rich, so they had a maid. This maid wrote a diary, wrote a book on Karl Marx, the guy that she was fucking taking care of because she was paid by his fucking wife. She wrote a book and she documented everything.
Good for her.
Yeah, she is a fucking hero.
Yeah.
But when you hear the whole Marx and Lenin thing, like Lenin, that's a whole nother fucking can of words. But Karl Marx, not John Lennon,
okay.
not the Beatles. Okay,
the only Lennon that came to my mind was John Lennon. different Lennon. But yeah, when these communist socialists want to refer to Karl Marx, they have never fucking read the actual biography from this dude. This dude was a piece of shit. He mooched off of his fucking wife's family his whole goddamn life. Props to his wife for giving a fuck about that guy at all. But just goddamn. God fucking damn it. I know we say this a lot, but do your own research. Oh,
let me know in the comments.
Especially on that.
I want you to do your own research. Let us know in the comments if I'm wrong, because I'm fucking not. Read the goddamn book.
Gotta read it. Fucking read that shit. I need to read it. Fuck.
Bitch, you're...
Make me read that shit, babe. I need to understand. Maybe not. I don't know.
No, you need to. Oh, Karl Marx said that we need to have equality in everything. No, Karl Marx didn't have equality. He had a sugar daddy. His wife's dad.
How the fuck do you even do that shit?
You're a lucky, selfish bitch.
Me?
And in America.
No.
Oh.
Here you can get popular like Daniel Ellsberg and filthy rich like Jane Fonda for being dissident, for criticizing your Pentagon. In future, these people will be simply squashed like cockroaches. Nobody is going to pay them nothing for their beautiful, noble ideas of equality. This they don't understand, and
just like JFK.
Oh.
JFK with the Vietnam War, he was elected and he said, no Vietnam War, and then killed.
Squashed like bug.
Squashed like bug. You know, actually, there's videos coming out, and that you can definitely tell. Hey, allegedly, the driver of the car actually shot him.
Yep. I've seen the video.
Allegedly. Anyways,
it will be greatest shock for them, of course. The demoralization process in the United States is basically completed already. For the last 25 years. Actually, it's overfull.
He
When was
says
this recorded?
the demoralization process was completed already.
Makes sense.
This interview was in the late 70s,
The 70s.
early 80s, I think. So he's saying 3 generations, okay?
Uh-huh.
So he's saying the demoralization already happened, right? 70s is known for the hippies that were all fucking each other getting high.
Yep. Peace.
Fast forward 3 generations, so 30 years, we're in the 2000s. And then another 30 years, we're in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Another 4 years, we're going to be in the next turning of the 30 years. And here we are worried about the words that come out of our fucking mouth.
Yep.
Field, because demoralization now reaches such areas where previously not even Comrade Andropov and all his experts would even dream of such a tremendous success. Most of it is done by Americans to Americans, thanks to lack of moral standards. As I mentioned before, exposure
Lack
to
of
true
moral
information does not
standards.
matter anymore.
He's saying by this point, it's American on American because of lack of standard.
Mm-hmm. We're so demoralized that we're demoralizing ourselves.
And we're fighting each other.
Uh-huh.
Divide and conquer, baby.
Mm-hmm.
A person who was demoralized is unable to assess true information. The facts tell nothing to him.
Is that why we're so easy to manipulate?
Yeah, once you get rid of the morals, the information cannot process through your brain.
Holy shit. That makes so much sense now. Does America have the most religions or whatever? Cults, I should say.
We are a melting pot. So every culture has their own religion. So yes, the United States has the most religions.
That connects with what he's saying. Like,
yep.
Like, since we're demoralizing ourselves, we're creating our own delusions, so to say.
Yep. And we're fighting against each other because of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fucking insane.
Even if I shower him with information, with authentic proof, with documents, with pictures, even if I take him by force to the Soviet Union and show him concentration camp, he will refuse to believe it until he is going to receive a kick in his fat bottom. When the military...
I see that within myself too sometimes.
Even though people can be shown pictures, they can be shown video, they can be shown evidence of after evidence, and they will still refuse to believe it because they have been brainwashed since the moment that they've...
Yeah. They're so demoralized, facts isn't believable.
Mm-hmm.
I see that in videos I see. With liberals, example, Charlie Kirk.
Uh-huh.
When they would go and talk, you could see that demoralization in them.
Yeah, you can see that in their eyes. Their eyes get super wide.
Yep. And when they're left with the actual factual stuff, they refuse. They're usually taken aback from words like
they refuse to believe it. So then they go, "What about this
next thing?
What about this?"
They change the subject because they can't understand it or process it.
Yeah, that is a debate tactic called gish galloping. So if you ever talk to somebody and they change the subject, that's gish galloping.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're like, where they're like, Donald Trump is a pedophile, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go, well, he was accused of being a pedophile, but that was an anonymous tip that was not followed up. No evidence was supported. And they go, well, what about this time that he said grab him by the pussy? And,
Yep. Yeah.
Listen, for real. Okay. If a man came up to me, millionaire, and said, "Hey, I'll give you $1 million if I can grab your dick," I would come home $1 million richer. Listen, bitch. Easiest lawsuit ever. Sexual harassment. Did you do that? Yes, I did. Here, pay off 600,000 instead of $1 million. Easy lawsuit. Yeah. Hey, if there's any millionaires out there that are listening, you can grab my pussy. I'll take $1 million. We'll call it even.
Boot crashes his, then he will understand, but not before that. That's the tragic of the situation of demoralization. So basically America is stuck with demoralization, and unless, even if...
Like you said, you will not know that it happens until it happens. And by then, it's too late.
Yep.
And he will understand, but not before that. That's the tragic of the situation of demoralization. So basically America is stuck with demoralization, and unless, even if you start right now, here, this minute, you start educating new generation of American, it will still take you 15 to 20 years to turn the tide of ideological perception of reality.
Yep.
What he's meaning there is you can teach your kids as much as you can, but once they turn into teenagers and then adults, they have their own view on the world.
Yeah.
And the people around them, because our kids are raised right.
Yes.
But their friends, you can't guarantee that.
They're getting demoralized by their friends.
Mm-hmm. So 15 to 20 years?
Back to normalcy and patriotism. The next stage is destabilization. This time, subverter does not care about your ideas and the patterns of your consumption. Whether you eat junk food and get fat and flabby, doesn't matter anymore. This time, and it takes only from 2 to 5 years to destabilize a nation.
Yep.
It's what matters is essentials: economy, foreign relations, defense systems.
So what he's saying, 2 to 5 years when you get fat and floppy. Which means if you get everything that you ever fucking need in life, it takes 2 to 5.
You're more easier to...
Oh, yeah. Because you're feeding off of the instincts, right?
Yeah.
Eat, sleep, fuck.
Yeah.
You're taking care of the eat.
The sleep.
And when you eat, you sleep. And the fuck is that's when the issues come in.
Yep.
And it takes only from 2 to 5 years to destabilize a nation. What matters is essentials: economy, foreign relations, defense systems. And you can see it quite clearly that in some areas, in such sensitive areas as defense and economy, the influence of Marxist-Leninist ideas in the United States is absolutely fantastic. I could never believe it 14 years ago when I landed in this part of the world that the process will go that fast. The next stage, of course, is crisis. It may take only up to 6 weeks to bring a country to the verge of...
I have a thing.
COVID. 6 weeks. Crisis. 6 weeks. COVID.
Let me speak. So if somebody is open-minded, do you think they're more open to demoralization?
Yes.
There's a lot of room in there to
Yes.
get in,
Simply put, if you are closed-minded in a religion that teaches you morals, if you're closed-minded, you are harder to train
crack down.
than if you have an open mind. Yes.
Okay.
Whether for good or for bad, happens both ways. Oh my God. Rewind.
Do it.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
The influence of Marxist-Leninist ideas in the United States is absolutely fantastic. I could never believe it 14 years ago when I landed in this part of the world.
Absolutely
that the process
fantastic.
will go that fast. The next stage, of course, is crisis. It may take only up to 6 weeks to bring a country to the verge of crisis. You can see it in Central America now. And after crisis, with a violent change of power, structure, and economy, you have so-called the period of normalization. It may last indefinitely.
Now imagine everybody's demoralized. Bam. COVID-19 crisis.
No. COVID-19 was the crisis.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
2020 is when cities started to burn.
Oh, okay. The riots and shit. Yeah.
Yep. What? Rewind.
The verge of crisis. You can see it in Central America now. And after crisis, with a violent change of power, structure, and economy, you have so-called the period of normalization. It may last...
Yep, right there. Crisis, think of COVID, right? And then after COVID, Biden got elected, right? You had violence, and the violence became normal. George Floyd, okay. If this offends you, this is not the podcast for you. George Floyd, he swallowed all of his fucking drugs. I watched all of the footage from that shit. Okay, I watched all of it multiple fucking times. Okay, it's about 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes. He swallows all of his fucking drugs. And as soon as they even open the fucking door, he's saying, "Put me on the ground, put me on the ground, put me on the ground." They're like, "No, you're going in the fucking police car, dude." So they lock him up, put him in the police car. "Listen, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Get me out of the car. I'm claustrophobic. Get me out of the car." And he even says, "Put me on the fucking ground." They put him on the fucking ground. And another cop comes up, totally different cop, last name Chauvin, comes up, and all he's told is, "Yeah, put your fucking knee on his back, keep him down here. He wants to be on the ground, do that." So he does it. Chauvin is the one who was on his fucking back when when George Floyd had a fucking heart attack and died. And the whole Chauvin is still locked up to this fucking day. We are, what, 6 years past it? Still locked up. So what he means, violence turns into normalcy.
Yeah.
During that time, we had cities burning down to the fucking ground. And it became normal.
Yeah.
If somebody of color got killed, cities would burn. And that's how it went for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And now, if a city would burn, that would just be normal.
Yeah.
Look at all the school shootings that we have.
Yep.
All the school shootings that we have. Like I said, if you don't agree with this, not the podcast for you. Most of the school shootings that we have are done by trannies. People who are just sick in the head, just need some fucking help. They're not getting the help. They are being taught that their violence is normal. It's not. It's not normal to be violent. Do not be violent.
Yes. I will say I love true crime and stuff. With what I've watched, I've noticed that each person who does these things, they feel like they are not right. If that makes sense.
Yes.
They're not happy.
Yep.
They're not in the state of mind that they need to be. They're out of place, whatever.
They're lost and they want to be seen.
Exactly.
Yes.
Every single one of them.
Yep. That's all it is. They want to be seen. But the thing is, unless you are a serial killer, you are not going to truly see them.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to do their thing, and no matter how much you want to tell them, hey, I see you, they're going to go, no, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
They need another sociopath to tell them that they're okay.
Also, one thing, my mom pointed this out to me. She's like, I was watching this video of this cop, and she was like, I wanted to get into the mind of serial killers, like why they thought the way that they did, why was it, how it was. And she's like, if you want to figure out that aspect of them, you're gonna have to be in that.
No, just talk to a guy.
But essentially, it's like, if you want to know how a serial killer is, you're gonna have to be in that mindset, that place.
No. I will say no. I grew up my whole life hunting animals, right? That first time that you ever kill something, you have a god complex.
Yes.
You go, I can just do this. I can just kill something.
I can just take a life.
Yep, I can just do it.
It's
Look
in
at
my
me.
power.
Look at me, I'm God.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. I grew up hunting, and when I became more conscious in life, I remember shooting a rabbit, and I was like, I hold the power of life and death in my hand. Serial killers, they see that as a sign of power. For me, I saw that as almost like a curse. Like, my hands can kill things. That was my curse. Serial killers, they see that as like a power. Not everybody does this. Nobody does this. But I can do it. I'm gonna do it. For me, when I killed an animal, it made me feel so goddamn bad. Even though we used every bit of it, my hands curled up in the I don't know, it's like they just curled up. Like, I don't want to do it again. But we ate the meat. We used the skins. We used the bones. It wasn't like showing that appreciation for life, especially when you're raising kids. Very fucking important.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say that appreciation for every piece of
Yep.
that animal's given you.
And those serial killers probably not taught that.
No.
Anyways, we got a video.
Indefinitely. Normalization is a cynical expression borrowed from Soviet propaganda. When the Soviet tanks moved into Czechoslovakia in '68, Comrade Brezhnev said, now the situation in brotherly Czechoslovakia is normalized. This is what will happen in the United States if you allow all these schmucks to bring the country to crisis, to promise people all kind of goodies and the paradise on earth, to destabilize your economy, to eliminate the principle of free market competition, and to put a big brother government in Washington, D.C., with benevolent dictators like Walter Mondale, who will promise lots of things, never mind whether the promises are fulfillable or not. He will go to Moscow to kiss the bottoms of new generation of Soviet assassins, never mind. He will create false illusions that the situation is under control. Situation is not under control. Situation is disgustingly out of control. Most of the American politicians, media, and educational system trains another generation of people who think they are living at a peacetime. False. United States is in the state of war, undeclared total war against the basic principles and the foundations of this system.
Wow.
And the initiator of this war is not Comrade Andropov, of course. It's the system. However ridiculous it may sound, the world communist system or the world communist conspiracy, whether I scare some people or not, I don't give a hoot. If you are not scared by now, nothing can scare you.
Yep.
But you don't have to be paranoid about it. What actually happens now, that unlike myself, you have literally several years to live on unless the United States wake up. The time bomb is ticking. With every second, the disaster is coming closer and closer. Unlike myself,
And
you will
it
have
has ticked.
nowhere to
Yeah.
defect to. Unless you want to live in Antarctica with penguins.
Yep.
This is it. This is the last country of freedom and possibility.
Okay, so what do we do? What is your recommendation to the American people?
Well, the immediate thing that comes to my mind is, of course, there must be a very strong national effort to educate people in the spirit of real patriotism, number one. Number two, to explain them the real danger of socialist, communist, whatever, welfare state, big brother government. If people will fail to grasp the impending danger of that development, nothing ever can help United States. You may kiss goodbye to your freedom, including freedoms to homosexuals, to prison inmate. All this freedom will vanish, evaporate in 5 seconds, including your precious lives. The second thing, the moment at least part of United States population is convinced that the danger is real, they have to force their government. And I'm not talking about sending letters, signing petitions, and all this beautiful, noble activity. I'm talking about forcing United States government to stop aiding communism.
Yep.
Because there is no other problem more burning and urgent than to stop the Soviet military-industrial complex from destroying whatever is left of the free world. And it is very easy to do. No credits, no technology, no money, no political or diplomatic recognition, and of course no such idiocy as grain deals to USSR. The Soviet people, 270 millions of Soviets, will be eternally thankful to you if you stop aiding a bunch of murderers who sit now in Kremlin and whom President Reagan respectfully calls government. They do not govern anything, least of all such complexity as the Soviet economy. So basic, two very simple, maybe too simplistic answers or solutions, but nevertheless they are the only solutions. Educate yourself, understand what's going on around you. You are not living at the time of peace. You are in a state of war. And you have precious little time to save yourself. You don't have much time, especially if you are talking about young generation. There's not much time left for convulsions to the beautiful disco music. Very soon it will go, just overnight. If we are talking about capitalists or wealthy businessmen, I think they are selling the rope on which they will hang very soon. If they don't stop, if they cannot curb their unsettled desire for profit, and if they keep on trading with the monster of the Soviet communism, they are going to hang very soon. And they will pray to be killed, but unfortunately they will be sent to Alaska probably to manage industry of slaves. It's simplistic. I know it sounds unpleasant. I know Americans don't like to listen to things which are unpleasant.
Yep.
But I have defected not to tell you the stories about such idiocy as microfilm, James Bond type espionage. This is garbage. You don't need any espionage anymore. I have come to talk about survival. It's a question of survival of this system. You may ask me, what is it in for me? Survival, obviously, because unlike, as I said, I am now in your boat. If we sing together, we'll sing beautifully together. There is no other place on this planet to defect to.
Wow.
So to tie back into the, we're recording an episode. So to tie back into that, the people back when would definitely have knowledge that we do not have. But it only takes 3 generations to forget that. And here we are thousands of years later. So that when you look at a picture of a brick that has finger marks down it, maybe they could shift the rock into their own shape just by will. maybe they knew how to get to the frequencies of these stones where they could just shape them, just like how the pyramids were built, and they're like, oh, they had these scaffoldings, but what if they had like a group of people that were to hum at a certain frequency and they were able to levitate this fucking stone up to the top? We don't know.
Yeah.
It takes three generations to completely forget about things, and after that, who knows?
Yep.
We may never know.
And maybe it's something we don't need to know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fly too close to the sun,
know.
you're gonna get burned.
I want to know. But yeah, if you force yourself too much, you're gonna go crazy.
It goes back to the thing for me, like everything happens for a reason. Like if you're meant to know something, then at a certain time you will know it. You know.
But yeah, check out that interview with Yuri Bezmenov. Listen to it without us, talking in between it, and listen to it a couple times. Really,
definitely.
Really take in what he's saying.
Every time I listen to it, I learn more. It's like the Havamal. The more you read it, the more you're going to be knowledgeable. Yep.
And it's like the opposite of the Bible, where you read it more and you understand less.
Yeah.
Well, the Bible does preach this shit too, but when you read it too much and you end up ignoring all the real shit.
The words in my mind are too complicated. So the more that I read it, the more I don't want to read it.
Well, that's why you got to read it more. That way you understand it more. You're laughing. I'm serious though.
No, I mean like with the Bible. But
dude, I recommend everybody listening read the fucking Bible.
I still need to read the whole thing.
Just because like you will see everything, all the yucky shit. You will see all of it. Now, don't go look for that stuff, but when it pops up, don't be surprised. It's gonna happen.
I also would say like before you read it, like clear your mind, so that way it's more open, I guess.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Calm down.
Yeah. Breathe air.
Eat out air's pussy. But with that, I think we're gonna call this a fucking night / early morning.
Bedtime.
You guys do the stuff, do the things. Go to w.gg, do the
clicky cookies.
Promo code half-assed. Like we said, if you have a hobby, you want to turn that into like a thing that can make you some extra money, click the link for the Shopify. Other than that, if you want to support us, you can come join us on the Patreon. For $3 a month, you can help fuel our beer fund. And if you want any extra behind the scenes content, our sound checks, and anything extra, you can join for $5 a month after that. But we appreciate you guys. We love you.
Thank you for joining us on this episode.
And I am fucking exhausted. I fell asleep.
I was helping baby.
What? Yeah, hour ago. I fell asleep an hour ago. I do this for you. I love you.
We do this for you.
But now, let's see. Oh shit. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Already? Holy fuck.
Yeah, 2:44. I'm exhausted. I already fell asleep once. But if you appreciate what we are doing, give us a rate, follow, share, Make sure that you follow and make sure that you share. I'm tired. Make sure that you share with the people that you love most in life. Share with the people that you appreciate. Share with the people that you just kind of like. Maybe share us with your crush. You got
Share
a
us
crush.
with your local wizard.
Share us with your local wizard crush. You like somebody who can turn a duck into a rock? Wow. Share us with that person.
That's real magic.
You can share us with the people that you hate, the people that you loathe unconditionally, and you can share us with your own, with your local table maker. If you do that, I promise your table maker will definitely give us money because he's blue collar and he gets it.
He understands that shit.
But with that, we love y'all. Skull y'all.
Love y'all. Skull y'all.